Welcome back, gearheads, to Carcry, where cars don't just drive, they show off. From Saigon streets to Silicon Valley, from curry highways to BBQ interstates. Today's suspect on the spotlight, the VinFast VF7, a compact electric SUV from Vietnam that's been causing more noise than a Hellcat with a broken muffler. It made waves at CES in Las Vegas and Paris Motor Show. Now it's rolling out across Vietnam, revving up for India, and dead serious about storming American shores. The VF7 rolls in as a C-segment SUV. Think of it as a rival to the Hyundai Kona Electric, BYD Atto 3, or even the electric MG ZS. Depending on your zip code, the competition changes, but the VF7's attitude stays loud. Styled by Torino Design in Italy, this ride flexes with aggressive curves, sporty coupe lines, and those signature wing-shaped LEDs. Because nothing says, "I'm electric but still dangerous," like glowing eyebrows.
Inside, it's minimalism meets modern tech. Nappa leather seats, a 12.9-inch central screen with a built-in AI assistant, and thanks to a wheelbase of 2,840 millimeters, it offers more legroom than a BYD or a Kona. Your knees will thank you.
Two main versions: Eco, front-wheel drive, 201 horsepower, plus all-wheel drive, 348 horsepower. That AWD version goes 0 to 60 in about 5.5 seconds. Not bad for an EV playing in the minor leagues. The drive feels planted, the steering's tight, and the AWD handles corners better than your cousin handles breakups.
In Vietnam, VinFast dropped over 150,000 charging ports across highways and urban zones. Yes, they're not messing around. In India, their subsidiary V-Green is building stations across Tamil Nadu like it's setting up for an EV battle royale in 2025. And in the US, VF7 owners will tap into Electrify America, Charge Hub, and more, with access to over 90,000 chargers across North America. Translation? Range anxiety? Ain't nobody got time for that.
DART, split-screen visual. Pros on one side, cons on the other. Pros: sharp, sporty design. You won't blend in with the sea of silver crossovers. Huge infotainment screen with futuristic vibes. AWD Plus version packs 348 horsepower, spicy. Comes loaded with ADAS, lane keeping, emergency braking, adaptive cruise, etc. Cons: cargo space is meh, 380 liters is barely a Costco run. Rear seats don't recline, your back may revolt on road trips. DC fast charging slows down significantly after 70%, mostly on the Plus trim.
VF7 launched in early 2024. Drivers dig the smooth ride and quiet cabin. Trunk space and rear seat comfort, that's where the arguments start.
In India, VinFast is dropping over $500 million to build a plant in Tamil Nadu. The VF7 will be one of their lead models when it enters the EV ring with Tata, Mahindra, and BYD in 2025. In the USA, VF7 isn't on sale yet, but VinFast confirmed it's coming in 2025. Initial models will be shipped from Vietnam, then go local with a North Carolina plant.
The VinFast VF7 is a global mashup of ambition: European design, Vietnamese tech, and a passport stamped for India and America. It's not perfect, but it's a loud, proud reminder that Vietnam's not just exporting coffee anymore, it's exporting torque. If they price it under $35K for the Eco version, it could seriously rattle Tesla Model Y, BYD Atto 3, and Kona Electric. But what do you think? Would you rock a VF7 in your driveway? Drop a comment and let us know.
Like, share, and subscribe to Carcry, where EVs from Vietnam, India, and beyond get judged like they just cut us off in traffic. See you in the next episode.